Hey everyone, welcome back to Facts of Life. If you're new here, we dive into the wildest, most fascinating facts about the world around us. Today, we're heading to the heart of Africa, where the wildlife is as diverse as it is amazing. From the mighty elephants to the elusive cheetahs, we've got some mind-blowing facts that will make you look at African animals in a whole new way. So grab a seat and let's explore the incredible world of African wildlife. The first beautiful creature we will be discussing is the zebra. Number 1. Unique pattern. No two zebras have the same stripe pattern. These black and white stripes are so unique that scientists can identify individual zebras just by looking at their coats. The pattern is determined by genetics, but even identical twins would have slightly different stripes. Researchers believe these stripes may also help zebras recognize each other visually. Number 2. Temperature regulation. Those iconic stripes aren't just for show, they play a role in keeping zebras cool. The black stripes absorb more heat than the white ones, creating micro-air currents that help with cooling. In the hot African savannas, this striped cooling system is surprisingly effective at reducing overheating. The first beautiful creature we will be discussing is the zebra. Number 1. Unique pattern. No two zebras have the same stripe pattern. These black and white stripes are so unique that scientists can identify individual zebras just by looking at their coats. The pattern is determined by genetics, but even identical twins would have slightly different stripes. Researchers believe these stripes may also help zebras recognize each other visually. Number 2. Temperature regulation. Those iconic stripes aren't just for show, they play a role in keeping zebras cool. The black stripes absorb more heat than the white ones, creating micro-air currents that help with cooling. In the hot African savannas, this striped cooling system is surprisingly effective at reducing overheating. Number 3. Stripes confuse blood-sucking insects. The first beautiful creature we will be discussing is the zebra. Number 1. Unique pattern. No two zebras have the same stripe pattern. These black and white stripes are so unique that scientists can identify individual zebras just by looking at their coats. The pattern is determined by genetics, but even identical twins would have slightly different stripes. Researchers believe these stripes may also help zebras recognize each other visually. Number 2. Temperature regulation. Those iconic stripes aren't just for show, they play a role in keeping zebras cool. The black stripes absorb more heat than the white ones, creating micro-air currents that help with cooling. In the hot African savannas, this striped cooling system is surprisingly effective at reducing overheating. Number 3. Stripes confuse blood-sucking insects. The next amazing creature we will be talking about one of the only tree-dwelling big cats, the leopard. Number 1. Masters of stealth. They can be practically invisible. African leopards are arguably the most elusive of all big cats. Their camouflage is so effective that they often live in close proximity to humans without being seen. In fact, camera traps have repeatedly captured images of leopards in urban fringes, farmlands, and even near bustling African cities without anyone realizing they were there. This invisibility is a survival tactic honed over thousands of years, enabling them to avoid both predators and human conflict. Number 2. They're the only big cats known to regularly hoist prey into trees. While other big cats might occasionally drag food to a safe spot, African leopards are the only ones that routinely haul their kills, sometimes twice their own body weight, high into trees. This remarkable behavior is an adaptation to protect their food from scavengers like hyenas and lions. Some have been documented pulling full-grown antelope 20 feet up into the branches, demonstrating not only strength but incredible coordination and planning. Number 3. Highly intelligent and incredibly individualistic. African leopards are among the smartest of the big cats. Unlike lions, which rely on social cooperation, leopards are solitary and must rely on their cunning to survive. Studies have shown they can adapt their hunting techniques to specific prey, use paths humans use to move more quietly, and even time their hunts to avoid conflict with larger predators. Some have been observed covering up tracks or dragging prey into thorny bushes to hide the scent trail. Number 4. Extremely diverse diet. Leopards are possibly the most opportunistic feeders of the big cats. While they prefer medium-sized ungulates like impalas or bushbuck, they are known to eat over 90 different species depending on availability. This includes porcupines, monitor lizards, birds, monkeys, and even fish or insects. In extreme cases, leopards have been documented eating plastic or rubber when food is scarce, though this is unhealthy and often a sign of human-wildlife conflict. Number 5. Prehistoric existence. Leopards Panthera pardus are thought to have evolved around 2 million years ago, during the Pleistocene epoch. Fossil evidence shows that they have had a long history, spanning various regions of Africa, Asia, and parts of Europe. Evidence suggests leopards were once much more widespread across regions, including parts of Europe, where they lived alongside early humans. Number 6. Courtship rituals. Courtship in leopards begins with the male following the female's scent markings. He may approach cautiously, staying within her territory until they meet. The male often exhibits behavior like marking his territory more intensively and making loud calls to announce his presence to the female. Sometimes, the male will also engage in scratching trees or other surfaces to establish his scent. We now move on the fastest land animal on Earth, the cheetah. Number 1. Cheetahs are the fastest land animals, but only in short bursts. Cheetahs can accelerate from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 3 seconds, rivaling most sports cars. However, they can only maintain these top speeds for about 20 to 30 seconds before overheating or exhausting their energy reserves. Their speed comes from a combination of lightweight frames, long limbs, semi-retractable claws for grip, and an extraordinarily flexible spine that acts like a spring during sprints. Number 2. Cheetahs are not true big cats in the Panthera genus. Unlike lions, tigers, leopards, and jaguars, cheetahs belong to the genus Acinonyx and cannot roar. Instead, they produce a variety of unique vocalizations including chirps, growls, purrs, hisses, and even yips. Their vocal range is more similar to domestic cats than to their big cat cousins. Number 3. Cheetahs are genetically bottlenecked, almost clones of each other. Cheetahs suffered a massive population bottleneck around 10,000 years ago, likely due to a drastic climate change or catastrophic event. This led to extremely low genetic diversity, meaning cheetahs are so genetically similar that skin grafts between unrelated individuals don't trigger immune rejection. This lack of diversity makes them vulnerable to disease and lowers fertility rates. Number 4. Cheetahs are more solitary and peaceful than other big cats. Unlike lions, cheetahs are not territorial in the same aggressive way. Males often form small coalitions, usually brothers, while females live alone except when raising cubs. Cheetahs also tend to avoid conflict and will often abandon a kill if threatened by more dominant carnivores like leopards or hyenas. Number 5. Evolutionary origins. Millions of years ago. Ancestral origins. Cheetahs likely evolved from primitive feline ancestors around 4 to 5 million years ago. Place of origin. Fossil evidence suggests that the earliest cheetah-like cats evolved in North America, not Africa. One of the earliest known species was Myricynonyx, also known as the American cheetah. Myricynonyx inexpectatus and Myricynonyx trumani lived in North America during the Pleistocene 3 million. Though not true cheetahs, they were similar in size, speed, and limb structure. Number 6. Built for hunting. The black tear marks under their eyes help reflect the sun and improve focus, kind of like natural sunglasses. Cheetahs can spot prey from 3 miles away. Unlike most big cats, cheetahs hunt during the day, relying on speed and vision, not stealth and night vision. The next majestic creature we will be talking about is a symbol of balance and grace. The flamingo. Number 1. They're not born pink. Flamingos aren't born with their signature pink hue. In fact, chicks are born with gray or white feathers. Their pink color comes from the food they eat, specifically the high levels of beta-carotene found in algae, brine flies, and brine shrimp. The more they eat, the pinker they get. It's like nature's own version of a beauty treatment. Number 2. Flamingos have been around for millions of years. Flamingos are part of an ancient group of birds called Phanicopteridae, and their lineage dates back over 30 million years. Fossil records show that flamingos have changed little over millions of years, making them one of the most ancient surviving bird species. Their physical characteristics, like their long legs and distinct beaks, were already in place long before modern humans evolved. Number 3. Flamingos help maintain wetland health. Flamingos thrive in shallow, saline waters, often found in Africa's vast wetlands, salt flats, and alkaline lakes. These environments are critical to maintaining biodiversity and water purification. As flamingos feed, they stir up the mud and silt at the bottom of these bodies of water in search of food. This helps to aerate the water, promoting the growth of aquatic plants and the circulation of oxygen, which improves the overall health of the ecosystem. Number 3. Flamingos help maintain wetland health. Flamingos thrive in shallow, saline waters, often found in Africa's vast wetlands, salt flats, and alkaline lakes. These environments are critical to maintaining biodiversity and water purification. As flamingos feed, they stir up the mud and silt at the bottom of these bodies of water in search of food. This helps to aerate the water, promoting the growth of aquatic plants and the circulation of oxygen, which improves the overall health of the ecosystem. Number 4. Flamingos mate for life. Once a pair of flamingos finds each other, they're often in it for the long haul. Flamingo couples tend to mate for life, and they perform elaborate courtship displays to strengthen their bond. These dances and synchronized movements can be a spectacle, with both birds engaging in head bobbing, synchronized walking, and calling to one another. Number 5. Mud nesting. Flamingos build their nests from mud, and the nests are raised mounds that help protect their eggs from flooding. But here's the weird part. The nests are sometimes shaped like cones to keep eggs balanced on top and prevent them from rolling off. Number 6. Flamingos have highly developed vision. Their eyes are not only adapted for color vision, but are also capable of seeing ultraviolet light. This helps them to detect prey in the water that might otherwise be invisible to the human eye. The next beautiful creatures we'll be talking about is incredibly majestic and unique. The gemsbok. Number 1. Desert survivors. Gemsboks are perfectly adapted to life in the arid deserts of southern Africa, including the Kalahari Desert. They can go without water for several days, getting all their moisture from the vegetation they eat. This makes them highly resilient to harsh environments. Number 2. Formidable fighters. When threatened by predators like lions or hyenas, gemsboks can defend themselves by charging or delivering a powerful blow with their horns. Their speed and agility make them formidable opponents. There have even been stories of gemsboks successfully fending off lions. Number 3. Mating rituals. Males have interesting ways of showing their dominance during mating season. They engage in flank rubbing, where they rub their sides together as a display of strength. And the dominant male will often lead the herd to prime feeding and water sources. Number 4. Ancient lineage. Gemsboks belong to the Oryx genus, which dates back millions of years. Fossils of Oryx species show that they evolved in Africa during the Pleistocene epoch. Their ancestors are believed to have first appeared around 2 million years ago, adapting to desert and semi-desert environments. The gemsbok is one of the last surviving members of the Oryx family in this region. Number 5. Unique body design. Their body color helps them survive the harsh desert heat. Gemsboks are mostly light-colored, which helps reflect the sun's rays, and they have darker markings around their faces and legs, which might help with regulating temperature and camouflaging. Number 6. Lifespan and adaptability. Gemsboks can live up to 20 years in the wild, although their life expectancy is shorter in areas with high predator presence. They adapt well to various environments, from deserts to savannas, thanks to their ability to tolerate extreme conditions. The last creature from Mother Africa we will be talking about is the adorable meerkat. Number 1. Venom immunity. They eat venomous scorpions, and not just for the thrill. Meerkats have some resistance to scorpion venom and are clever enough to remove the stinger before eating them. Number 2. Underground architects. Meerkats live in massive burrow systems with multiple entrances, tunnels, and rooms. These underground homes stay cool during the day and warm at night, protecting them from predators and extreme temperatures. Number 3. Origins in Africa. The earliest ancestors of meerkats are believed to have originated in sub-Saharan Africa. Fossils show that their ancestors were likely a kind of small, carnivorous mammal that lived in forests and grasslands, similar to modern mongooses. Over time, they adapted to more open and arid environments, like the savannas and deserts, leading to the meerkats we recognize today. Number 4. Vocal clans. The meerkat's alarm calls are incredibly specific. Each type of predator gets a different warning call. For example, a call for an approaching bird of prey might be different from one meant for a land predator like a jackal. Their ability to distinguish threats based on the type of predator is key to their survival. Number 5. Tiny yet fearless. Despite their small size, meerkats are fearless in protecting their territory. They have been known to challenge animals much larger than themselves, like mongooses and jackals, especially if they feel their group is threatened. Number 6. A true survivor's mentality. Meerkats are one of the few animals that will not hesitate to sacrifice their lives for the group. The lookouts, for example, will sometimes take risks and give their lives to warn the group of incoming danger, such as birds of prey or larger carnivores. Thanks for watching today's episode of Facts of Life. Africa's wildlife is truly one of the planet's greatest treasures, from the speedster cheetah to the elusive meerkat. If you learned something new, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share the video. Got a favorite African animal or a wild fact I missed? Drop it in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. Until next time, stay curious.